Hello YouTube, Jeff Steele here with Steele Navigator. Today I wanted to shoot a video in regards to butt hair, how to remove it, what options do we have, okay? Most of my viewers are men, okay? So as men, we have a lot more body hair than females, okay? So it's even more of an issue for us, especially if you have high testosterone, okay? So, what are our options? Well, number one, overall, why do we want to get rid of it? Well, number one, it just doesn't look good, and some of us are just self-conscious about it, okay? Two, cleanliness, okay? The less hair in that region we have, the cleaner we can be for longer periods of time, okay? We don't have to go into detail on that, okay? And the next is odor. Hair holds odor, okay? So the less body hair we have, the less odor we'll carry around, okay? Less for it to absorb into. So what are our options? Well, number one is shaving, okay? With the razor is what I'm specifically referring to, okay? Luckily, I have never shaved the butt with a razor, okay? I have had friends that have done it on special occasions for their girlfriends, and I've heard about the misery, and so I've learned from their mistakes, luckily, and I've never had to experience it, okay? So, tell you a quick story on that. So, after they shaved it, they shaved in and out, okay? The outer buttocks and the crack area and all that business. So, for the first 8 hours, everything was okay, okay? Everything was fine. The trouble came in when the hair started to grow back after that 8-hour mark. Okay. When we shave and hair grows back, oftentimes the hairs become ingrown, and even when they break through the skin, they'll curl back, and it's just, I don't know the science behind it, but when it grows back, number one, ingrown hairs, acne. Two, severe itching, okay? A couple of guys I know that have done that and told me about it. The itch was so bad for a week or two that they could hardly sit down. They could not stop trying to satisfy the itch that would never be satisfied, okay? Do not shave your butt, okay? Now, I don't have any experience in regards to electric razors on the butt, as far as the super shavers, the coil type, the triple head type of shavers where it gets to skin contact. Don't have any experience with that, okay? So what are your other options, okay, to remove butt hair? Something that I did for a long time and is a great option, but you have to do it at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on who you are, is get a trimmer, okay? Something like a beard trimmer. And it doesn't get close enough to cause the irritation that the razor blade, the other shavers do, but it just takes the hair almost completely off, and it doesn't get down to the skin level to cause ingrown hair and the severe itch, okay? So that's the option. So the thing about that is you need to get a special trimmer that's made for delicate skin, okay? So when you get the outer butt and most of the crack area, it's not so sensitive, but when you start getting around the whole area, super sensitive tissues there. And trust me, when you use the wrong trimmer and get a little too close to that hole and you nick some skin there, pinch it, it will draw blood and you will scream. I promise you. I've done it a couple of times, had to learn the hard way. Don't do that. Okay, so get a special trimmer if you want to remain in the privacy of your home. Take care of yourself. Downside is you got to buy the trimmer, got to maintain the trimmer. You got to do it once a week, twice a week. Okay. And another option is the creams, the Nair products and such. I do not recommend. Those are chemicals you're putting on your skin. That's a sensitive area. You're going to more than likely cause severe skin irritation. And those creams that remove hair, they burn, okay? I've never used it on the buttocks region, but I can only imagine how painful it would be, okay? And it's not any better as far as removing hair for a length of time, better than shaving, okay? I would not recommend that, okay? As far as a laser hair removal and electrolysis, you're talking about a lot of money. There's multiple treatments that you have to go through to get that done. And from what I understand, it's not exactly painless, okay? So what do I feel is the best option for you, okay? What do I do? What I do is something called a Brazilian wax, okay? Now, how I got into this is I was dating a girl from Brazil who was in the Brazil waxing business, okay? I talked to her about it for weeks and weeks, okay? Finally, I got up enough nerve and I went in and got it done, okay? First time, it's going to be very painful. It's going to be very weird. The pain isn't nowhere near. I also do my underarms as far as the Brazilian wax. The pain is nowhere near as bad as it is as far as the underarms, okay? So keep that in mind. Pain is bearable. What you're going to have to get accustomed to is the weirdness factor, okay? You're spread eagle in front of a pretty lady, okay? Most of the time. I haven't seen any men working in Brazilian studios. So you're going to have to be very comfortable with a very delicate orifice of your body, okay? So it's strange, it's weird, it's embarrassing the first few times, but you get used to it, and especially if you become friends with your esthetician, it's not bad, okay? 20 to 30 bucks. I only go once a month, okay? I would recommend, depending on who you are, every 3 to 4 weeks. Do not go past 4 weeks, okay? When you go past 4 weeks, that's when you get into more of the pain side of it. 3 weeks is perfect, but no more than 4, okay? And again, it's 20, 30 bucks. And that, in my opinion, is the best option. My first question was, is it going to itch when it grows back? Because I've heard about shaving, right? That was my number one question. And they said no. For some reason, the way it grows back in regards to wax, it does not itch like it does when you shave. I don't know the scientific reason behind that, but I can vouch for it. From right after I get it done until I get it done the next time, I experience no itching. I experience no ingrown hairs or redness. Okay? It might be a little sensitive, maybe a little sore for about 12 to 24 hours, but nothing that's unbearable in any way, shape, or form, okay? And the thing about waxing is, it does damage the hair follicles, and eventually the follicles, they get thinner, okay? So when the hair grows back, it becomes thinner and thinner. So eventually, you won't have to get it done at all, okay? You can see people out there who have overwaxed their eyebrows when they had no eyebrows. That's a prime example, okay? So in regards to buttocks hair, those are the options. The Brazilian wax, I feel, is the best and most effective and efficient option. The con to that is you're going to have to get over the weirdness factor and the embarrassment factor of it, okay? Pain's not that bad. You can do it. Comment down below, start a conversation on it. What do you do to manage your butt hair, okay? As far as the trimmer I recommend, I will put a link for that down below. If you want to remain in the privacy of your home, that is the best option, I believe, for that. So tap the thumbs up icon, subscribe if you would. Try to bring value to the channel, and the more support we get, the more uploads I will add on. Again, thank you for watching and have a great day.